you are somebody who constantly has to ask their friends for advice when they make a decision, if you are somebody who has to always get a second opinion, if you have to consult your tarot cards, call your healer, ask ChatGPT, text a group chat every time you need the answer to something, then this video is for you. Okay, the answer to everything that you are seeking, whether that is a big question, whether it's a really big life decision that you want to make, whether it's just a tiny decision like what you want for dinner, or whether it's which direction of your life you should take, or whether you should end a relationship, the answer that you are seeking is within you. You have just been taught to second guess yourself. You've been taught that you need more information. You're likely a self-development junkie. You've probably done a bunch of courses, you listen to a lot of podcasts, you're reading a lot of books. And so you think, if I just learn more, if I just consume more, if I just listen to other people more, then I'll know enough and I can logicalize my answers and I can rationalize whether they're right or wrong. Honey, no. Your answers come to you through your intuition, and your intuition is in your body. How the fuck are you going to hear the answers if you're constantly consuming? You're plugging your ears, you're asking your friends, you're consuming all the time. The key thing here is you are missing and you are lacking self-trust. Deep down, if it was life or death, you do know the answer. However, you choose to outsource your power by asking other people what they think. So you don't have to assume full responsibility for the decisions that you make. And you can always say, oh, you told me to do that, and not take full accountability for your own life. Or maybe you're just so used to people pleasing and doing what other people want that you are scared to take radical responsibility for your own life choices in case it upsets somebody else. Maybe you've had a situation in the past where you made a choice and then it backfired in some way, or you regretted it. Whatever the reason is, it's not that you don't know the answer to what it is, the question, whatever it is you're seeking. The problem is you're looking for permission. You're looking for validation. You're looking for somebody to say, yes, that's the right decision, when nobody else can do that for you. Fucking no one can do that for you. No guru, no podcast host, not me, not your best friend, not your mom. Only you know what is right for you. And if you don't start taking radical responsibility for your own life, your own decisions, paying attention to your own intuition, following your own bodily cues, which are guiding you moment to moment, you're going to continuously outsource your power, and you're going to get to the end of your life and realize that you spent it asking everyone else for permission because you were too scared to own your own truth. Now, your intuition is a muscle. It can be strengthened. It can be tested. Maybe you're worried that if you follow your intuition, it will lead you to the wrong place. Guess what? There are no wrong moves. The only wrong move is you continuing to not trust yourself. You continuing to say to other people, hey, I'm putting my life in your hands. What should I do here? Which is also just very time consuming. The amount of mental energy and physical energy it takes to go around the houses, speak to 10 different people, call your healer, have 12 tarot consultants, have 3 tarot readings. Like, it's a lot of mental energy. When you learn to trust your intuition, you actually tap into it. It can be very quick. Maybe you need to sleep on it. Maybe you need to take a week to think about it, to really feel into it. But it's a lot more empowering for you to do that. But you've got to stop giving your power away. You've got to stop plugging your ears at every single opportunity, filling it with someone else's noise. You've got to stop scrolling. You've got to stop thinking that you need to do more courses. And you've got to start to pay attention, sit with yourself, be present, pay attention to how your body feels when it's with people. Start to test it on a very small scale. When you go to the coffee shop, do you want a coffee or matcha? Do you want oat milk or normal milk? Notice how that feels in your body. Make a decision from there. After, when you might leave, you might say, do you know what, I asked for dairy milk, but I actually wanted oat milk. Pay attention to that. Feel the subtleties of it. Why did you choose different? How did you feel it in your body? The more that you do this, the quicker it is going to be for you. I used to be somebody who outsourced their power all the time, especially in dating and relationships. I would be having a conversation with a guy and there'd be a billion red flags, but I'd ask my friend, what do you think about this? Oh, but maybe this. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think he's a nice guy? Like, try and gather as much data as possible rather than just trust my gut, which is do not fucking go on a date with this guy, so that I did not have to take full responsibility for my life. That is not a way to live. And if you don't trust your gut and you constantly ask other people for their opinions, you're going to end up in situations that you resent, and you're going to feel bitter, and you're going to kick yourself and wish that you'd done what you already knew, which was follow your own guidance. Now, when I don't know the answers to something, I say, okay, I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to detach from it. I'm going to go for a walk in nature. I'm going to have a bath. I'm going to carry on. I'm going to record my content. I'm going to do my things. And at some point, the answer comes to me like this, because I'm no longer grasping to it. I'm no longer exerting all of that energy trying to find it, and I'm letting the answer come to me. And that's what you can do too. Guidance doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing less. consuming less, trying to figure things out less. And when you start to allow those messages to come through and follow those nudges and make decisions and strengthen your intuition as a muscle, you are going to feel so fucking confident in yourself. You're going to feel so unshakable, so empowered, because you're not going to need to look outside of yourself for guidance anymore. You become your own compass, your own North Star, and no one can take that away from you. Whatever situation you find yourself in, you're going to know the truth for you, what you need to do for you. And there is nothing more empowering on this fucking planet.